Look, will you guys please just stop fighting? Oh, butt out, Brian.
Yeah, this is a private conversation.
Welcome to WatchMojo. And today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 voice actors who perform multiple characters in the same show.
Wasn't that a great story, Pooh?
For this list, we're looking at the voiceover artists who left their marks on a cartoon, not just as one lone character, but as a good majority of the cast, or even the entire cast. Who's your favorite multifaceted voice actor? Let us know in the comments. Number 10, D. Bradley Baker, Star Wars: The Clone Wars.
Well, if you want my opinion, it sounds like a trap. But me and the boys will tag along anyway. If only to say I told you so.
D. Bradley Baker is a legend among voice actors, even being able to successfully pull off animal noises. However, we'd love to pay tribute to his contribution to the Star Wars franchise during Clone Wars.
I've watched so many of my brothers fall during this war, and I try not to hang on to any one of them.
In this series, he not only voices Captain Rex and Commander Cody, but also literally every clone trooper.
Who's next? Fives?
Shouldn't you be watching your scope, Heavy?
Yeah, let's take a look.
Even with so many duplicates, Baker successfully manages to give them all distinct voices and personalities, from Hunter's smoky gruffness to Crosshair's slithery delivery, and that's just for starters.
We don't usually work with rigs.
Of course, Baker's return as the titular Bad Batch was more than welcomed in the Clone Wars sequel series, once again proving that he is a one-man army. Literally, in this case.
I don't believe it. That's Clone Force 99.
Number 9, Cre Summer, codename Kids Next Door.
Because number 5 says, it's candy time!
During its 6-year run, codename Kids Next Door welcomed a plethora of well-known voice acting legends, among them being Cre Summer. This is one of Summer's most notable shows where she played not one, but 3 major roles. Number 5, her devious teenage sister Cre Lincoln, and 1/3 of the delightful children from Down the Lane.
Let's turn the kids next door into the kids no more.
As number 5, she becomes the very model of a laid-back, level-headed gal who can kick serious butt.
Why should I trust you fools?
Cre, named after her actress, is a lot more conniving and cocky.
Hey, troops. How's the garden going?
Finally, the delightful children are deviously creepy, made even more impressive with Miss Summer being able to sync up with the delightful children's other actors.
Yes, Nigel.
Number 8, Alex Hirsch, Gravity Falls.
No! Oh yeah, you're going down, Bill.
One perk of being a series creator is getting to lend your voice to your own show. Alex Hirsch takes advantage of this for Gravity Falls, where he gets to voice a good chunk of the cast.
Good thing I'm an uncle. Avenge me, kids!
From the gruff cheapskate Grunkle Stan to the formerly brilliant turned totally demented old man McGucket.
I need more time. And reading glasses, heck! I got some remembering to do.
He's also admitted that Seuss, the lovable dim bulb of the Mystery Shack, is his favorite voice to record. And we can't blame him with such a hilarious voice.
You just gotta make your body go like a video game puzzle block. Beep, beep, boop, boop, beep, beep, boop, bop, boop, boop. The trick is to hold perfectly still. Oh, wait.
Though he originally wanted David Lynch to voice Bill Cipher, Hirsch fills the role with his own, quote, poor Lynch impression. And yet it fits perfectly for Bill, just like every other voice Hirsch gives his own creation.
Well. Aren't you a sight for sore eye?
Number 7, Gray Delisle Griffin, The Fairly Odd Parents.
Well, this blackmailing is making me thirsty.
During his run on Nickelodeon, Butch Hartman could always rely on the talents of yet another voice acting legend, Gray Delisle Griffin. Nowhere is her talent more evident than in The Fairly Odd Parents, where she voices over 30 characters, both female and male.
But I do know this, student body presidents get first-in-line privileges.
Each role she plays, she gives a little pizzazz, from Chad's smugness to Principal Waxelplax's Irish perkiness.
So there will be no lunch today. Enjoy your ballots.
To Veronica's unhinged distress and so on.
Why can't I be you?
And then, of course, there are her 2 most notable roles in the series, Vicky the babysitter and her little sister Tootie. Tootie carries an air of innocence and admiration, while Vicky is a walking symbol of sadistic torture. And Gray captures both roles excellently.
No! Those are Timmy's dolls! Oh, that changes everything!
Number 6, Rob Paulsen, Animaniacs. As one of the main voice actors behind the totally insane-y classic, Rob Paulsen proves his legendary status by bringing his A-game voicing so many dynamic characters. As Yakko, he channels his inner Groucho Marx as a witty, smart aleck.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru, Republic Dominican, Cuba, Caribbean, Greenland, El Salvador, too.
When voicing Pinky, he breaks out a Cockney accent and his iconic random noises.
Right in the kisser! No!
You watch too much TV, Pinky.
Finally, as Dr. Scratch and Sniff, he takes inspiration from Peter Sellers' Dr. Strangelove and adds a hilarious hint of distress, which is especially fitting when dealing with the Warners.
Stop doing everything I do!
All three major players, and the various minor roles, really highlight Mr. Paulsen's gift for voice acting. And when he returned for the 2020 reboot, he resumed the roles perfectly with little effort.
All right, guys, there's a lot of pressure on our first lines. They gotta be funny, they gotta be irreverent, and most of all, they gotta be carefully crafted.
Number 5, Billy West, Futurama.
Good news, everyone. The university is bringing me up on disciplinary charges.
Good news, everyone. Right now, we'll be highlighting one of Futurama's multi-talented actors, Billy West. West not only successfully manages so many roles, but also a hilarious tribute with almost all of them.
That's right. I've sent you each 300 buckaroos in the form of a Tricky Dick Fun Bill. Knock yourselves out!
For example, Professor Farnsworth carries a hint of Jerry Lewis, while Dr. Zoidberg takes inspiration from Lou Jacoby and George Jessel.
I'm Dr. Zoidberg, homeowner!
With a hint of Curly Howard when he needs to flee the scene. Even Zapp Brannigan's voice is a tribute to the late Phil Hartman, who was originally considered for the role before his passing.
Alas, after a series of deadly blunders caused by distracting low-cut fatigues and lots of harmless pinching, the Army decided women weren't fit for service. Not when I'm in charge.
Arguably, Fry is the closest to West's natural voice, and yet it still carries the good-natured, bumbling characteristics we love about the boy literally ahead of his time.
Icy wiener? Oh, crud. I always thought by this point in my life I'd be the one making the crank calls.
Number 4, Trey Parker and Matt Stone, South Park.
Can I please be excused from class?
I don't know, Kyle. Did you ask Mr. Hat?
You really have to respect the production behind South Park. Each episode takes about a week to write and produce, which includes getting voice recordings done. Thankfully, series creators Matt Stone and Trey Parker are always available to get into the recording booth and voice over half the cast.
Wait, whoa. You're telling me there's an illness that makes you blurt out obscenities?
They naturally voice the main boys, Trey voicing Cartman and Stan, while Matt handles Kyle and Kenny.
Well, it sure is good to have you back, Kenny. I hear your parents might give up selling meth for good.
There he is. There's my buddy.
While also voicing nearly every other kid and male adult character. And they fit both ages perfectly.
Stan, Grandma said she poked you and you haven't sent a poke back.
Because they run the show, they know what they're looking for with the dialogue, so it doesn't take them long to get the voices they need. And we thank them for all they do.
Sorry, guys, but Eric and I know a little something you don't. Not that it's anything that cool, right, Eric?
Right, Butters? These guys are so dumb, huh?
Number 3, Seth MacFarlane, Family Guy.
From this day forth, this territory will be known as Pretoria.
As an adult cartoon veteran, it's become tradition for Seth MacFarlane to voice at least one character in his own cartoons. Nowhere is this more evident than with his roles on Family Guy.
Why is this story all about Mom this week? What, are we giving Seth's voice a rest?
Of course, we have our 3 main Griffin men, Peter, Stewie, and Brian, the latter using his natural speaking voice.
No, why would I say that? It's not even a word.
On top of that, we also have the eely Glenn Quagmire, narcissistic anchor Tom Tucker, gruff conservative Carter Pewterschmidt, and similarly gruff quack Dr. Hartman. And that's merely the tip of the iceberg.
We've never really had any extended interaction, so I've never noticed it. Hey, I think I hear it too. Seems lazy, doesn't it? Well, there's only so many voices in the world. Some of them are bound to be similar.
True, some voices are bound to sound similar to others, but they all have their own identities and bounce off each other amazingly, especially Brian and Stewie.
You and I are so awfully different, too awfully different to ever be pals.
Number 2, Dan Castellaneta, The Simpsons.
Lunch, Lady Doris. Have you got any grease?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Then grease me up, woman!
With its status as the longest-running cartoon, we had to fit The Simpsons on this list. And who better than the title actor with over 30 characters under his belt, Dan Castellaneta? Of course, we all know his most iconic role, the dim-witted, donut-loving family man, Homer Simpson.
I was thinking along the lines of no TV and no beer make Homer something something.
Go crazy?
Don't mind if I do!
Along with him, there's also the bozo ripoff Krusty the Clown, the broken-town drunk Barney, Homer's elderly, often senile father Abe, the temperamental Scottish groundskeeper Willie, and even the Ted Kennedy spoof Mayor Quimby.
But as Gabbo would say, I'm a bad little boy.
And we've barely made a dent in Castellaneta's Simpsons resume. The fact that he stuck with the show since the very beginning and voiced so many people is truly a testament to his talent.
Excuse me, did something crawl down your throat and die?
It didn't die!
Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Tabitha St. Germain, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, voices Rarity, Princess Luna / Nightmare Moon, Granny Smith, and Mrs. Cake, among others.
I expected a package today, and I was wondering where that might be. Oh, okay. Let's check. Name? Rarity?
Mike Judge, Beavis and Butthead, voices both title characters in addition to David Van Driesen, Tom Anderson, Principal McVicker, Coach Buzzcut, and composed the theme song.
Well, are you gonna use a straitjacket?
Yeah, straitjacket. Yeah, straitjacket. He's trying to kill me.
John DiMaggio, Futurama, voices Bender and Robot Santa, as well as several one-episode characters.
Hey, Chief, you screwed up. There's nothing in here.
Oh, it might appear empty, but the message is clear. Play Santa again, and I'll kill you next year.
Nick Kroll, Big Mouth, voices Nick Birch, Hormone Monsters Maury and Rick, Coach Steve, Lola. Also, the Statue of Liberty, a mouthy ladybug, and Sylvester Stallone.
Hello?
Oh, good evening.
Who are you?
Don't worry about it. I'm just here to give your friend a nocturnal emission.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Mel Blank, Looney Tunes.
I better hurry. I just got 10 minutes to catch my plane. Hold everything, Fatso!
Even after his passing, Mel is still revered for his incredible vocal energy and range. And nowhere is his talent on full display more than the Looney Tunes and Merry Melodies shorts.
What's up, Doc?
From the snarky wit of Bugs Bunny, the stammering charm of Porky Pig, the zany arrogance of Daffy Duck, and the mocking shrillness of Tweety Bird.
I thought I saw a putty cat.
There's a lot more than that, but we can only fit so many characters on one list. With every character, Mel manages to give them each a memorable, zany, and just plain hilarious voice. And the fact that he carried these roles for decades more than justifies his nickname of the Man of 1,000 Voices.
Look, Mac, just what's going on around here?
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.